Hello campers, I'm Miss Kate and today we are going on a compost scavenger hunt. So most of us know what a scavenger hunt is, right? We have a list of items that we go out and try to find. But what is compost? Let me ask this first. Have you ever ate an apple and then you throw away the core? What do you think happens to it? Or, during autumn when all of the leaves fall, well, then what happens to the leaves on the ground? They seem to disappear. Well, compost is when organic matter, such as apples, carrots, leaves, they all decompose. And when you mix them together with air and water, it becomes compost. Compost is kind of like us. We need our vitamins to grow big and strong, right? Well, compost is full of so many wonderful nutrients that are great for our plants to grow big and strong. So let's go ahead and go on this adventure and find what can and cannot go into compost. Let's go. As I'm opening my refrigerator, I find a bunch of cheese and meat. Do we think cheese and meat can go inside a compost bin? The answer is no. While cheese will degrade, it is incredibly attractive to pests, just like meat, and we don't want a bunch of stuff interrupting our compost bin. But I did find plenty of greens, which is a perfect source of nitrogen. And I had a giant bag of different leafy greens and radishes that I had harvested a couple weeks ago, and it's going bad. I cannot eat these. So instead of just throwing them in the trash can, I can put them in a compost bin. Again, it is such a great source of nitrogen, and it'll decompose along with my browns and carbon materials, and it'll be so great. I even found a bowl of fruit that I also forgot about, and so that will just be another great source of nitrogen for our compost. There was even some bread that I let go bad, and so it's some stale bread, and that can most certainly also go in our compost bin. Even as you're making breakfast, you might stop and think, can this go in my compost? Because as I was making my eggs, I realized my eggshells can go in my compost. And then if you are a coffee drinker, or if your parents are a coffee drinker, your coffee grounds and even the filter can go in your compost as well. And those coffee grounds are a great source of nitrogen. So to find more of my carbon sources, I decided to take a trip to my front yard and pick up some dead leaves, and I also was looking around for some tree bark. You can put hay or cardboard, even those egg cartons, toilet paper rolls, straw. But I just picked up some dead leaves and some tree bark. And then on my way inside, I also picked up some newspaper that I will later shred up because newspaper is a great source of carbon as well. So this is all of my greens and browns, my carbon and nitrogen, all laid out, ready to go.